Hey guys, this is Esports Money's ESM, MacX10, Mac10, whatever you want to call me. Today we're going to be going over Enigma jungling again, and we're also going to be talking about how to kill Roshan before you can, or with Enigma, as soon as you get your mech. So I'm going to take these little dudes, send them over here, send Enigma back to the base. I'm going to send these guys right here. This is a little efficiency thing that I learned yesterday after making my guide, and I almost wanted to remake the entire guide for it. I made a small comment about it, but you can totally destroy the hard camp at level 1. I had no idea what I was talking about. So anyway, 28, 29. What I'm going to try to be doing here is getting him to stomp, which is exactly what I wanted because now my new dudes don't have to deal with the stomp, which is really nice. And that sucks, I missed one there, but whatever. And I went for my clarity again. Not a huge deal. 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to be going straight into another hard camp. So, kill 2 hard camps at level 1. Pretty sweet. All these guys are about to be dead. Don't know why it was giving me so much trouble with the targeting there, but whatever. He was always telling me, like, don't worry about these guys, they don't actually do that, or the big birds, they don't actually do that much damage. Yeah, but they have a huge armor aura, and it's actually insanely strong. Like, insanely strong. I should be microing these better. It's not that important. Oh, it actually might be important because it looks like they're going to expire. Just barely got it. Go back to base. Wham! It sucks. I keep having these dudes die. It's not what I want. I also do not like him to summon the skeleton things. It's kind of an accident there. Whatever. I'm still doing fine. Kind of wish I had brought another clarity despite having the soul ring, just because clarity's awesome. This dude's 1 crit away from the grave. This guy's probably dead too. They're all about to die in a second here. I am just going to tank this one, I think. No, I'm not. I'm going to do this. Get these items queued up. 7, 8, 9. At least the hero didn't get stunned. And they're kind of spread out now, which is good. Problem is now I'm a little bit low on health because of the soul ring. It's whatever, we'll be okay. And you see how I have them kind of spread out there? It didn't trigger the AoE on the Centaur. It's not something that I do every time because I'm not that good, but honestly it's something I should do every time. It's very, very strong. I'm gonna go ahead and nuke that one, yeah. Should have stacked this. Not too crazy important. Remember, anyone can jungle Enigma, it's about how fast you can get it done. And by get it done, I mean get your mech, get your brown boots, get some TPs, and get into the fight. Also, I go for the Ogre Magi first, because it does the same amount of damage as the other ogres, but has less health, so you can kill it faster and thus remove a source of damage faster. That's sort of the reasoning for prioritizing that. I got 12 seconds. I got 20 left on these guys. I'm gonna have these guys cuddle up over here and just wait. 8, 9, go! Go, 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 go! Kill that big thing. Go, 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 go! I don't know why I picked that little one there. I should have picked that one because he'd be closer. He was already at half health, so it didn't really matter. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can take this camp out. I doubt I can take it out in time. I really want to take him out before these guys die so that I don't trigger another spawn. Or another thing of him casting the summon skeletons. I hate when I summon skeletons when I'm playing Enigma. Really the only hero that I like it when he summons skeletons is Terrorblade, just because of the mechanics of kiting and juggling with that. I will be making a Terrorblade jungling guide at some point in the future. I'm not extremely good at it. I'm about as good as I am with Enigma, which you can see is like shoddy at best. But it is very effective even if you're not good at it, just because the hero is so fucking good. Oh, no, wrong one. Yep. You want to get one of the bigger ones, because again, you want to kill the bigger ones first. And there's no real penalty for not, so... There you go. There we go. Another thing is you can kind of start moving the Elodians before the monsters die and just keep hitting them with Enigma if you're really worried about the... Yeah, that was pretty good. I only got 2 of them there. And it looks like I'll kill the whole camp with this, which is nice. Now I can back up here. Damn it. Screw you! I hate you! You're not my real dad. Okay. We gotta kill the... Run! Yes. Cool, we did it. Excellent. Balling so far out of control you can't even see me right now. Oh, he got a lot there. That was pretty bad on my part. Okay, I think I'm about ready to kill Roche. So the idea is you want to fight him before 12 minutes, because that's when he'll upgrade again. I'm just going to leave these guys here and go back to base. Oh, no, you go back to base.
Missing bottom.
I don't need a smoke because these are bots, but I'm buying it anyway just to simulate the financial strain it causes. Which isn't a big one, but just like so it's as real as possible. I'm going to go ahead and micro these guys down along here too. Cool. Alright, so here we go. Moment of truth. I hate this part. This is not as easy as it has been made out to be. It's one of the more difficult things that one of the more difficult gimmicks that I know of. But we can smoke there. No one will bother us. I'm not going to grab the regen rune because in a normal game you wouldn't grab the regen rune because you don't want them to know that you're doing Roshan. I want to point out something that I just did. I'm using Midnight Pulse because I believe it's going to hurt Roche. I'm pretty sure it does hurt. Yeah, it's hurting Roche. And what's very important is that it's up on the hill here, and it's not over here. So unless there's a glitch where you can see this through the fog of war, this should be completely hidden because it's taking these trees up. Maybe you could see it from up here if you were like in one tree, but I think this is pretty subtle. You want the Elodians to tank mostly, but you don't want them to die before they can copy themselves, which they look like they're doing. There we go. There we go. Also, you have to make copies of your Elodians to make more Elodians. So you cannot let them die. Like, you cannot forget to do that. You will be in big trouble. Some people do this with a medallion. It does make it a little bit easier, but I will let him hit me a little bit just because. The biggest thing is, don't forget to make more copies of your copies. Because if you don't copy, you're gonna get wrecked. But that Midnight Pulse, I think, is what's doing most of the work here. Sure, he takes a lot of damage from the Elodians, but not nearly enough. It's mostly a micro game, and just remembering to do the right things at the right time. So now we have the Aegis. We're at 10 minutes in, we have a full mech, we have a Soul Ring, we have the Aegis, and if someone comes in on your team like this Windrunner here, or Viper, kind of a big difference, you might want to give the mech to them instead. But if... I mean, this is something that you don't want to attempt unless you know you can pull it off. But maybe if you have the Aegis, you want to bait yourself into dying in a team fight if you die first. And then as soon as you respawn, use your black hole. Don't use it before you die. Yeah, you could get more points into Midnight Pulse to doing this, but the biggest thing is the Midnight Pulse goes up 15 mana per level, which is not crazy, but considering Enigma's kind of sensitive on the mana management, you kind of want to focus on having that 1 point, because it's only a 1% increase, and the first level already does 4%, and Malefice, though Roshan's Lincolns will take it, when you're fighting other people, it's extremely powerful. So, that's basically it. Yeah, the big thing that I really want to emphasize here is that the stats from the mechanism really helps. You can mech yourself and your Elodians in an emergency, but try not to do it because it's going to suck all of the mana from one Soul Ring use. So that's pretty massive. Trying to think of something else. Again, the biggest mistake that I make doing this is I forget to make more Elodians before they're over. I forget to make more little minions out of my current minions. Then I have no minions, I have nothing to make into minions, and I have to just leave the Roche pit. Other than that, it's pretty standard. You just smoke in at around 8 or 9 minutes with your mech, your Soul Ring, basic boots, or mech and your Soul Ring, and you go in. Now I've got around 763 gold. I'm immediately going to buy Boots of Speed, and then probably a couple TPs and start roaming, and then I'll save for Blink Dagger, and then after Blink Dagger I'll either finish my boots or go into BKB. And that's sort of my standard gameplay plan when I go for the Fast Roche. But anyway, thank you for watching. This has been my guide to Enigma killing Roshan. If you like these videos, please subscribe, like the videos, leave me comments, questions, complaints, concerns, etc. You can tweet at me on Twitter at esportsmonies. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace!